They were rowdy at Homestead. Well, as Bob Dylan sings, times they are a-changin'. At Homestead, gone is record-setting quarterback Zach Terrell. He's now up at Western Michigan. At Huntington North, gone is coach Reef Gilg. Trent Fine now stepping in as the Vikings head coach. And at Dave S. Walter Memorial Stadium, we do go. Battle of Highway 24 as Homestead's won 6 in a row against Huntington North. After an early Huntington touchdown, Vikings up 6-zip in the first when Matt Skronik tosses to Connor Hauser, and Hauser goes to the house. We're talking about a long touchdown run there, 7-6 Sparties. Later in the first, though, Huntington quarterback Drew Schnitz, they like this guy in Huntington. Paul Eller with the touchdown catch right there for the Vikes, 12-7 Huntington, but that'd be the last time we'd see the Vikings in the end zone tonight. Skronik to Grayson Baston, and Baston can play, folks. That's a touchdown. He stuck the landing, as you could see, as Homestead makes it 7 in a row against the Vikings, 53-12.
Just reading the defense, really. Just checking the routes, run plays, just knowing what to run, you know, a lot of film work, and it all paid off.
Defensively, the kids really kind of made some great adjustments on the field, and I think they started seeing things better, and so I was very pleased. It's a great win.
Next up, Huntington North travels to Northside. Homestead travels to Warsaw. And speaking of those pesky Tigers, Warsaw and Columbia City. Tom Davis of the News Sentinel picked the Eagles to win the NHC, but early on, actually second quarter action, yeah, it's Warsaw doing the business. Tristan McClone, 63 yards for the score, touchdown Warsaw, and it's 6-zip at that point. Warsaw's defense starting to look really good too. Josh Huber picks up the ball, and you know what? He would go all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you know who would take over from there? How about the big running back, Tristan McClone? You're going to see him put it in as Warsaw up 14-zip early. And yes, it's the Tigers over Columbia City, 20-14. Out in Monroeville, Heritage could battle for the ACAC title. Patriots hosting New Haven. Anthony Moore unfortunately puts the ball on the turf. Woodrow Klein with the recovery for Heritage. First Patriots offensive play, they fake it to run inside. Will Kanapke coming off an 800-plus yard season last year. The senior breaks free for a touchdown, and it's 6-zip Heritage. Now, the Bulldogs would answer, and they would answer with their quarterback, Kevin Ware, to Jordan Hogue up top, and that's a touchdown. 7-6 New Haven at that point. The Fightin' Rollins feeling pretty good about this one. In the second quarter, the Heritage defense gives the Patriots the lead with the safety there, 8-7 Heritage, but New Haven comes out thanks to Moore's 138 yards on the ground. Bulldogs win it 20-14. Down in Decatur, Belmont started slow last year but ended with a sectional title. The Braves opening with Woodland, and it's Jacob Bergman, the returning starting quarterback, to John Sefton, and that's a touchdown, 2013 Belmont. Woodland trying to get back at it in the third. Bergman looking, and TJ Sewell, one of the most athletic players in the area, comes up with the interception. Again, the score at that point, 20-13. Woodland Sherwood Haydock says, you know what, I taught him how to do that. Belmont looking good here. How about Josh Hall putting it in from 8 yards out, 26-13 Belmont there, and that would be your final as the Braves win 26-19.
It'll be a great feeling, fellas. Okay, you've put everything into it. It'll be a great feeling coming back in here, okay, with the W. All right, after we get this job done. You got me? Let's get it done. Let's get after it. Let's go. Let's go.
A little behind the scenes with Leo coach Jared Souter getting the Purple Pride ready. That's Chandler Harnish, a former Norwell grad and quarterback for the Colts, up in the stands watching his little brother. First possession for the Lions. Sam Waters replacing Ryan Leiter this year to Jackson. Boy, that kid can play some baseball too. 27-yard score, 6-zip Leo. After a Leo fumble recovery, Reed Rohrbacher. This kid is going to be a staple in the highlight zone all season long. 7-yard touchdown run, 14-zip Lions, and that guy was young when this game started because there was a lot of scoring from Leo. Rohrbacher, the interception. The Lions put 56 points on the board. They win 56-14 over Norwell. At Mishawaka, Marion DeKalb looking to snap a 21-game losing streak. We pick it up with the opening kick. Marion's Michael Whitfield catches it, cuts back, and you see him trying to scamper all the way down. He'd get caught up at the 5-yard line, but great field position for Mishawaka Marion to start on the next play. Why not give it to the guy that got you there? Michael Whitfield would punch it in 7-zip at that point, and it just was not DeKalb's night on the road tonight. The Barons lose by a final of 48-17. Folks, in Turtletown with 3 straight NECC titles as Busco opening the season with a conference game taking on Fremont in the third quarter. That's Jason Nicodemus. They were on the 21. He picks up 20 right down to the 1-yard line. And then Jay Petrie, new starter at quarterback this year for Busco. He would punch it in. I love the legs right there if you're Lee Etzler, as Busco leading 27-13 in the third quarter. Late third, Busco threatening again. How about Corey Miller from the 1? And Busco coming up big. They're going to be tough this year in conference, 46-13. Let's go to Garrett. It's the DePue debut. Chris DePue taking over at his alma mater after 11 seasons at East Noble. The Railroaders facing Eastside. And just before the half, Blake Baker with time following Colin Dove. That's an 18-yard score. Now, this was a scary moment. Brandon Porter of Garrett injured on the play. He was carted off, had feeling all over, but they were just being extra precautious, which is a good thing. Eastside up 6-zip in the half. A different Garrett team in the third. Noah Follett finds Cole Wilson. That ties it at 20, and then Follett would keep it himself for a 10-yard touchdown as the DePue debut is a winner. Garrett over Eastside, 32-27. Down in Monroe, Adams Central coming off a sectional title. The Jets facing Blackford. First play of the game, it's Kyle Baker busting through to pick up the sack right there for AC. And then AC special teams going to play a big factor this season for Coach Mosier. Alex Byerly picks it up off the bounce. Normally that's not a good thing, but not everybody's Alex Byerly. A 50-yard return for a touchdown, and it's AC up 7-zip with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. AC looking good here as well. Kyle Baker with a touchdown right there. Dalton Combs would run in the 2-point conversion. And Adams Central picking up where they left off last season, a 53-14 win. Well, this season, our sponsor Myers giving away a $50 gift card on every Highlight Zone Friday. Go to Wayne.com to sign up. You can go to the Report It tab, click on Contest, and sign up to win. This week's winner, Haley Sutter of Fort Wayne. Haley gets a $50 gift card from Meyer. And we got more Highlight Zone coming up next after the break.
We're the Adams Central Cheerleaders. Stay tuned for more Highlight Zone. Woo! We are Leo. Welcome back to the Highlight Zone.
Plenty to be happy about up in Leo, but we go straight to the Highlight Zone. Play of the week, wasting no time for this. Well, you saw it just a few minutes ago out at AC. Yeah. This would be Alex Byerly picking up the punt return and going 50 yards for the touchdown. Alex Byerly making it 7-zip. Adams Central early in this one as the Jets roll on opening night, 53-14. Taking a look at some of the big games next week. Lures, yeah, 0-1 at 0-1 Northrop. We're talking Huntington North at Northside. That's always a tough contest. Homestead at Warsaw. Both teams 1-0. Columbia City at Whitko. That's the Eel River rivalry. Should be a good one out there. And Leo travels up to Angola. Angola with a nice win tonight. But that'll do it for our first edition of the Highlight Zone here in the 2012 school year. And of course, we appreciate you watching us. And we got a lot coming up this season as we make the transition to HD. But thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next week.